Hey Virgo, what is up? I am just Jazzy. I mean, if you don't know me, I'm just a public figure on Instagram. I don't know why I downplayed that. I am a public figure on Instagram. I help in healing the empath. I help in just empowering women, really, honestly. That's what it's coming to. So I do many things outside of that, and one of those things is reading tarot. So I had already started your reading, and I cut it off because my kids, after I had a conversation with them about, I try to prep them. I said, I'm about to go and I'm about to read, um, you know, try to get them situated, get them settled. And listen, y'all's energy, Virgo, is so, when I first started to read your energy in the last video, I said breathe. Slow down and breathe. Okay? One thing you'll know about me, if you don't already know, is I'm an intuitive reader. So I use the cards. I don't really need the cards. I pick up more messages shuffling the cards than anything. But there was something about in the first reading that I am not posting where I was trying to get the lighting right. I wasn't sure if I should use my room light or the natural light from outside, and now I'm using this ring light, and I'm just in my head like, this is just way too light. I heard exposed, so some of you may have something to do with being exposed or not wanting to expose something, or somebody you're involved with doesn't want to be exposed. Spirit's telling you to use your natural light, and stop overthinking. Virgo, stop fucking overthinking. Like, I'm in y'all's energy and I just am overthinking this shit. You guys had a lot of indecisive energy, right? I did pick up on some kind of relationship coming forward that's going to be a solid commitment. I picked up on some of you guys moving forward and taking a leap towards like a spiritual calling. Again, my client texted me, and that happened in the reading that I did before this. I feel like you guys have some energies around you that keep getting in the way, and it's causing you to feel defeated. Okay, it's frustrating because I feel like you guys you get started, and then you're interrupted, and then you're like, okay, that was upsetting. So you take some time, and then you try to get started again, and then you get interrupted. Don't know who I'm reading for, but that is literally the energy that I'm picking up. And that's hard for a Virgo, because if anybody knows a Virgo is very systematic and organized. And I mean, earth signs are kind of the same, right? As an earth sign, I'm a Taurus. We like things done a certain way. When we get started, we don't like to stop. We like to be in that energy, and we like to do it until we've reached a completion, right? So it's just I even had to take a minute after pausing my video and going in on my kids, because they literally were banging on the door after I told them, don't interrupt me unless, there's somebody at the door. Let me do my reading real quick, and then I'll be out with y'all. And I promise you, like 2 minutes later, they're like banging on the door, yelling at each other, and I'm like, what did I just say? There's somebody around you who's not listening. Okay, you're being very clear, very precise, and they are not listening to you, and that's aggravating. I did see you moving away from an energy. So anyway, and as soon as I cut the deck, look, you're walking away into something that makes you happier. Eight of Cups. It's okay, but it's not the Nine of Cups. And usually the Nine of Cups, you're sitting by yourself and you're much more happier that way. Two of Pentacles, balancing. It's stability, something's too heavy. It's too heavy of a burden. Yeah, I picked that up for y'all. I can't even speak. Some of you guys feel like I keep hearing trapped. Okay, The devil energy did come up in the first time I tried to read. But I feel like I'm hearing silencing, muting. I feel like some of you guys are being muted or being silenced. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Or somebody... Five of Cups. Spirit, what is the energy that Virgo is on? The energy just feels very chaotic for y'all. And it makes me kind of sad. The Five of Cups is a sad card. It's a card of regret, crying over spilled milk. I feel like this is somebody else, though. I feel like somebody, I feel like times are changing. You are about to be on your shit, Virgo. Okay, flip the energies if you need to. But you guys are going to be this King of Pentacles sitting here soon. And there's somebody who's going to be very sad about that. Okay, they are not going to be very happy over the fact that things are looking well for you. Okay, it seems as though you are moving away from an energy that no longer served you, and you are focusing on balancing back your stability, because whatever this was had you feeling very unstable. Us earth signs don't like that. Okay, we like to be grounded, and that's not what you felt. You felt all over the place. That's the energy that I felt initially, just all over the place. So this yeah, God, it had you in your head, man. And what have, oh yeah, the Fool. You're taking a leap of faith towards something. That's what I felt. That is truly what I felt. Ooh, Five of Cups is still here. Something is, I don't like this energy. I don't know if this is like a present or past energy, or if this is you, but the Knight of Swords is like very, they come rushing in, right? They are impatient. They're eager to impose their ideas on people, their ways of thinking. So it's not a good energy. If this is your energy, I need you to come up out of it. The Empress is here. All right. What is the past energy for, I'm trying to remember how I did it last time. I'm going to do it the same way that I did with Capricorn. Anyway, what is the past energy for Virgo? You guys could be dealing with a Pisces. What is the past energy for Virgo? Somebody's not trying to speak, or doesn't want you to speak. So somebody doesn't want you to know something. Like, they're very secretive. That's what that Hierophant is all about. Either you or this person is just so secretive. Spirit, what is the energy from Virgo in the past? Angels, ancestors, Most High Divine, thank you. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I'm pulling out more cards for y'all. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I'm gonna take it all. Okay, I'm gonna take a minute to read this. I'm gonna really accept these first two. So these first two is Virgo. I love when I get this card. It's the Ten of Swords, but it's the one that says everything is fine. So if you aren't familiar with this deck, it has two Ten of Swords cards, and one, instead of saying Ten of Swords at the bottom, somebody's calling me. See, all the interruptions. Instead of saying a Ten of Swords at the bottom, it says everything's fine, and there's a Three of Swords. You guys might have experienced some betrayal in the past, a huge heartbreak that you moved on from. I see you moving on from this, being very optimistic, focusing on work, you know. There's new love here. Definitely. Whatever this was in the past, it broke your heart. Okay, and I see you guys, if this is not past energy, then it's the present. And let me tell you, you're going to move forward from this if you haven't already, and it's going to be very sweet for you, because I see finally you are focused on your work and things are looking abundant. You have the Eight of Pentacles here. And then you have this Ace of Cups. And really, what I really feel that Spirit is telling you is, once you just start focusing on yourself, it's like once you start focusing more on yourself, your purpose, things that make you happy, right? Your stability. and you stop worrying so much about this energy, this relationship, connecting to somebody else, you know, that's when it comes in for you. Because I see you moving on feeling very ambitious about it. You know, that energy, that broken heart might still um, be with you. It might still come and go at times. What is the present energy for Virgo spirit? Present energy. What's the present energy spirit? Confusion. Defensiveness. Part of me feels like you're coming out of a fog. Like I felt this indecision, right? And right now I feel like the Seven of Cups came up upside down because so many people texting me. I bet you once I like close this out, that's gonna stop. It's your energy. Like the people are just like distracting you, right? But I feel like you were in this fog and you had all these choices in front of you. And the only reason I say choices is because literally that's what this card means, but I don't think it's actually choices. I feel like it's just all these responsibilities. I feel like it is just so many things needing your attention. And now you're at this Page of Swords energy where I feel like how do I explain this? The pages are like younger minded people who are just starting out. They're a little bit immature. But I'm not calling you immature. I'm not calling you young. Some of you guys could be young. But what I'm really gathering is just like a fresh start where you're being very protective of your energy, okay? You have gone through the fog before, and now you're thinking a little bit more clearly. Swords are all about the mind, okay? And you are protecting. It feels like this sword is cutting up the clouds, right? That are around your head. It's like you come out of that in this moment is what it feels like. You've come out of that heartbreak, that entrapment, whatever that was that had you feeling bonded, muzzled, silenced. I mean, like, I don't see you speaking just yet, but I feel like some of you guys might be scared to speak. Some of you guys might be hesitant even. You might not know the words to say. You might feel like you'd sound stupid if you did speak up. You might be trying to find how to put it so that you're not offending anybody. And maybe that's why it is the page, because while you're standing up for yourself, you're doing it very lightly and gently. Okay. Which could be a good thing, but I feel like it's more so with you like overthinking, right? You're being overly considerate of other people. Which Virgo, that is something you guys do. You guys are overly considerate. Sometimes it's not about what people think. It's what is in your head that you're needing to get out, that you're needing to vocalize, that you're needing to say. Okay. Yeah, this Chariot, she has something in her hand and it just feels like she's like, get out of my way, like, or I'll stab you. Like, that's very blunt, but and it also looks like a wand. Like it just seems like in the past you were, and it's like you're in between moons. You could be connected to a Capricorn, okay? Whatever this is was placed in your life to balance you, right? And it's not even really about that energy. It's not even really about whatever it is that keeps coming in, interrupting you, all the distractions, all this bullshit. It's really, whatever you're going through, Virgo, it's really just to fix your yin and your yang, right? It's really to balance you out, your light and your dark energies, because you struggle with it. And I feel like, Virgo, I feel like we had this conversation. And what's crazy is that you guys, just like Capricorn, are still in the same energy you were in years ago when I was reading for y'all a couple of years back. But that's fine. because so is Taurus. I'm sure I'm gonna get the same thing. I'm a Taurus, I know. All of us kind of have been not stuck, right, but stagnant. But it's not that, Virgo. And you might feel like you're stuck and you're stagnant. You wanted to be further along in your journey at this point, since you've left this big, huge thing that was holding you back, that was breaking you and tearing you down. You felt like you should be more ahead now. Financially, you should be more stable now. You should be more healed now, is what I'm hearing. And it is bothering you because you're not. Part of the reason why you're not is because you're being so careful. You can only take such big steps while you're being careful. It's like you're taking minute baby steps, okay? It's not even like a full baby step. It's like a fourth of a baby step. When you need to be taking leaps and bounds forward towards what it is that's in your purpose, okay? I had another thought and I lost it. But at the end of the day, you guys, you guys were ready. When you left this thing, you were ready. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say it's not stagnation, Virgo. It's not. Okay? And I get it because I've been here in this space myself, where it's like my businesses, for example, even my social media, hell. I think you should have more followers right now. You've been at this since 2019. I've had to go through things, okay? I'm in a place now where I can see where I'm going. Before, I had no fucking clue how things would end for me. I did not know. You know, I had a picture in my head of what I wanted, but I didn't know the who, what, how, where, why. I still don't know all the details. All the details. See, something's really trying to keep you from speaking. And I think it's you, Virgo. I really feel like it's you. You're getting in your own way here. But, what's ahead of you, Virgo, is big. It's really huge, okay? So if it would have came when you wanted it to, you wouldn't have been ready. I have a saying that my stepmom used to say, and she would say, hard times build character, right? We'd be going through these hard times, and she'd say, it builds character. At the time, I'd be like, what is she talking about? Like, yeah, it does, but why do we need to go through these things? I get it. I get it now. I went through some hard times. I've had to stand up for myself. I've had to stand in court and represent myself. I've had to fight demons, literally. I'm still in it towards the end of it. And I've done this alone, but not exactly alone, because I've had the most high shielding me. Oh my God. Whatever this is, it's like heavy over you. It feels like a cloak. Like an invisible cloak. Some of you guys are dealing with depression, and you put on a facade. It's heavy. It just feels like a cloud. It has something to do with your past, though. You have to clear the energy. You have to do the work, the shadow work. You have to go through the therapy. You have to admit some things to yourself, Virgo. I really don't know what it is that you need to admit. But it is, it's choking you up. It's like, here's what I feel. I feel like it's to the point where you can no longer hide it, and you can no longer pretend. Okay? It's like almost, it's giving like meltdown vibes. But you're not melting down, but you are. It's like seeping out of your pores now because you've tried to hold it in for so long. And for some of y'all, it's making you look a little unstable. And that is the instability that I'm picking up. And it's you, and it's not another person. Okay? And so now I'm hearing like, go within. Whatever is without is forcing you to look within, right? As if I would always tell my followers, the universe is perfectly balanced. The only thing that could be imbalanced is you. this stands true for you. And oh my God, I feel like I've said this to you before. I feel like it's deja vu. Go see a past reading. I mean, it's heavy. It's heavy for you guys. It's pretty deep too. It's like some of you guys need to meditate more. Some of you guys are religious. You go to church, you pray, you do all the things, but meditation. We don't talk about meditation enough. We don't learn about meditation enough as Americans. If you're in America, you need to learn how to balance your energies inside of you. That's so important, Virgo. It's very important for you. Because I see you trying to get to this angle, and that angle is coming, and you did have new love coming forward, right? Some of you guys could have had multiple love options, but they were not good. You cut them all out because they did not, all these cups like flopped. They couldn't really carry nothing of substance, you know? They just had all this crap inside of them. So I picked up you guys picking up or protecting your energy. Some of you guys are dating. You're in the dating world and you just can't find a good suitor. It's coming. But these are the things you need to do first, right? You need to be a little bit honest with yourself. You need to take some time from pretending, okay? Virgos like to pretend a lot, like they got it all together, because Virgos love to have it together. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you need somebody to be organized and to like make the plans and do the things, get a Virgo. A Virgo's gonna do it. And y'all have some big ass hearts, you do. But at the end of the day, what about you? What about you? You start to panic when your life doesn't seem organized, when it doesn't look organized, and you can know that it's not, but you're gonna put up that front because you need to have at least the illusion that it is. And this is all about illusions, right? The Seven of Cups. Y'all's reading finna be a little bit longer than Capricorn's. Oop. But y'all are cutting that out. I see in the present moment you're cutting it out. I think you're tired of your own shit, Virgo, is what I feel. What is the future energy for Virgo? That's good, Virgo. That's good. That's good stuff. What is the future energy for Virgo? I saw this card trying to come out. The Five of Pentacles is here. I saw that, I think, either at the beginning of this reading or in the first reading I tried to do. I saw Five of Pentacles. Felt like somebody felt like they were lacking, but I think this might have came out in reverse because I have the cards upside down. The future energy from Virgo spirit. Gosh, y'all do not, y'all are, somebody's super defensive and somebody's just not talking. I feel like you guys are so guarded and just focus on your work. I feel like part of that is because you feel like you are lacking somewhere. So you're focused. A lot of you guys don't want a lot of people to know that you're lacking. So you're putting on this facade like you're good. Okay? What's the future energy for Virgo? You're going to have to make a decision in the future. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Now you're speaking. Okay. Okay. All right. Somebody's going to come in and help you, Virgo. You're not going to be doing this by yourself, okay? Somebody's going to come in with an offer. It's going to be abundant. It's going to help in providing that stability. I feel though, be careful with this offer, please. This could be the decision that you have to make, but be careful, Virgo. I do see somebody providing you with an offer coming in. I don't know if it's really sincere. I do want to say protect your heart. I don't want somebody to come into your life and you think because they want to help you that they're a genuine person, that they're going to be like a soulmate or a lover, and really like their intentions are not there, or they're just not like where you're at. I don't know, this person just feels cold to me. They feel like so nonchalant. Okay, don't deal with people who are nonchalant. I just heard, can't nobody save you. Okay, somebody might try to come in on a white horse, but this is not a white horse, okay? This is a brown horse with black eyes. Their eyes are black. With this offer. This person, something about this person is not who you think they are. I want to push that energy to the side. So just be careful, okay? When it comes to your stability, you got this. Don't be so caught up in lack that you accept an offer from just anybody. Please, Virgo. You've got the World card, so something is changing, you know, something's closing out for you. A chapter is closing out in the future. You're going to have to make a decision, right? You're going to have to make a decision, and that decision is going to determine which way you go. I do want to say, like, you've got this. Like, you don't have to depend on this new offer coming in. Because it's a knight. That's what I was going to say. It's just a knight. It's not like the King of Pentacles or the Queen. It's a fucking knight. Okay, it's not a page, but they're still underdeveloped. You know, you don't need that. Virgo, you don't. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. You don't need that. You can do bad all by yourself is what I'm hearing. Look, you have the Chariot here. That means fast movement to something like better, conquering. And I know, like, maybe you moved too quickly in the past, okay? Maybe you just moved on and you moved quickly and you're like, I am over it, I'm good, and you like tried to build yourself up and make life look really good, but there was still so much in your heart space that was not cleared, and it's starting to fuck with your mind, or it did fuck with your mind. I feel like if you end up dealing with this person that comes in, you might end up back in a lax state. So please just be careful. I need you to meditate, because you're going to have to learn how to read the energies around you, not just, and it's more helpful when you're balanced within. Then things are clear and you can see clear, and that's definitely a theme in this entire reading. You need to see clearly. Don't rush into love. Don't rush into anything. Don't rush into any kind of partnership, be it financially, anything. I know you want to be stable. I almost said Taurus, so you might be dealing with a Taurus. I know you want to be stable, Virgo, but that is going to come on its own. The Four of Swords. Rest. Okay? Take some time to rest. Why is Virgo quiet? Who's keeping Virgo quiet? You don't want to rock the boat. This is Wands. This is all passion and fire energy. Could be dealing with a fire sign. This is all wands. You got the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands. This is heavy energy. It's like I said. 10 of Wands is like a burden. But you're going to put that burden down. That's what the 10 of Wands is. Like, you're carrying it, but you're about to put it down. Because it's too heavy. Five of Wands is just a lot of competition. And look how they got masks on. It's like you're literally being muzzled. You're trying not to rock this boat. You don't want to have chaos. Listen, Virgo, some of you guys don't want to be in chaos. You don't want to cause chaos. You don't want to be the source or even have any part in it. You want to be non-confrontational. But here's what I always say. Sorry. My son's like rolling markers under my 1-year-old's rolling markers under the door. I didn't even know markers can fit under my door like that. Anyway, some of you guys are trying so hard not to rock the boat and you're calling yourself non-confrontational, but I always say non-confrontational people are the most confrontational people because they are the ones who don't resolve shit, okay? Y'all are the ones who be like, I don't like confrontation, but while you're over here gossiping to the next person about what somebody else did because you're too scared to go and just approach that person directly, have that conversation, and end it there and resolve it there. Like, I was trying to say you, you're not doing this, but non-confrontational people are the ones who keep the fucking confrontation going. I much rather be confrontational. When people call me confrontational, I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Because you know what, at the end of the day, I'm going to resolve my issues. I'm not lingering in any energy. And you really need to get to that point of being a little bit more confrontational and standing up for yourself at the end of the day, because babe, you cannot just sit here and wither away and go down a spiral just because you're afraid of hurting other people. Other people's emotions are not your responsibility. It's not. It's not. All you can do is be honest. Your delivery is your responsibility, okay? But so is your healing, so is your mental state, so is all these things that your life depends on. You cannot keep the toxic energy inside of you, right? If someone is projecting toxicity onto you, why are you then taking it in and internalizing it? No, get that shit out, right? I mean, that's how humans operate. It's literally how we breathe. We inhale positive air, we exhale bad, toxic air, right? You guys need to meditate. You've got to meditate. You got to realize that it's a cycle to life. If you are inhaling things that are negative, you need to let that shit out. You cannot claim that as yours. It's going to kill you on the inside. Okay, you have to stand up and be like, listen, no. It's okay to call people out, because how dare they act in a way that's not productive to another human being? How dare they act toxic and hurtful to another human being? That is not, you're not at fault for saying you're being a piece of shit. Or I need to get away from you because you do X, Y, and Z and you don't have respect for me. There's nothing wrong with saying that, Virgo. Okay. I'm not gonna clarify any cards. I think it's clear. I think it's clear. Okay. We're gonna get a few oracle messages and then we're gonna close this out because you guys, I love y'all. All the decks I'm picking up are upside down. Something's not turned the right way. It's just too much overthinking in this shit. It's too much. It's like you're seeing things backwards. You're seeing things in a way that you shouldn't. You need to flip how you view things. Turn it around. Whatever that means for you. This is not a love reading. It could be. It could be. But it's more a healing reading. Peace comes from within, not from without. Capricorn got that. Okay. Spirit, what are the oracle messages for Virgo? Take a leap of faith into the unknown. Didn't I say that? You're trying to control everything, Virgo. You're so indecisive about some things. It was just a lot of fog. That's another thing with Virgos. You guys have to be in control. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can, like, not be in control sometimes. That's okay. Okay. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Adventure awaits. Go find it. That is in reverse. The more love and care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others. Listen, these are only in reverse because you're not doing it. You're not doing it. You need to take more time loving yourself and putting yourself first, Virgo. And you need to be more, what's the word? I heard flamboyant. I don't know why I heard that. I heard, I can't even remember the other word I heard, but it's like with your steps, you need to be more immaculate, more like bigger with your, stop trying to be so fucking humble. Cut it out. Cut it out, Virgo. Because at the end of the day, you're only fooling yourself, bro. I mean, I feel like there's people around you that can see you're probably struggling, but they love you, so they're just kind of like, okay, you know. And then you're also putting up this facade where you're like, no, I'm good. You know, I just feel that from you. You need to take bigger steps towards your healing, and that does not mean just like pushing yourself forward, focusing on work. Like a lot of you, your coins can't develop and you can't become stable like you want to until you choose to like, I heard close it out. Because some of you guys have not closed out that chapter. Some of you guys went through something major in the past and it hurt you really bad. And instead of like healing and doing the work so that you could close it, you acted like it was not there and you moved forward as if like you were okay, and that chapter's still lingering. It's still open, like you never closed the door to it because you never fully healed from it. Okay, that is what I have for you, Virgos. I'll see you again next week. Okay, I love you. Bye.